the Metropolitan of the Diocese of Bombay of the Malankara Orthodox Church, which was founded by Saint Thomas, the beloved disciple of Jesus Christ in the mid-first century. And he had been spending more than 2 decades in India, preaching the gospel, traveling all through the country, and it's believed that he might have gone even up to China and different parts of the United India, including Pakistan. And the Christianity grew in the first few centuries, but during the Persian invasion, many of the Christian presence in the northern part of India was drained out, but southern part of India was retaining the values and the facilities and the presence of Christians in South India. So it grew, and in the later centuries, it has been spread to other parts of the country. The Bombay Diocese was formed half a century back. Even before that, there had been Christians and some priests and a small group of Christian activities, but it was not on an organized setup. So now for the past 50 years, we have a diocese here, and the diocesan metropolitan has been looking after the parishes with the support of the priests who are appointed in various places. During the past 5 decades, we have been concentrating not only to have places of worship, but also for educational and medical care centers, so that the people at large, not only the Orthodox, not only the Christians, but other people were also benefited by that. And we thought of uplifting the poorest of the poor by some social commitments and activities. So various kinds of programs and projects are envisaged, and different activities are inaugurated in different parts of the country, particularly in the diocese, where in connection with the churches, we have got at least a medical unit, and some of the schools are running schools. The diocese itself is having a set of schools and colleges, and also medical care units, and various social projects like Center for the Cancer Patients, Street Children, slum dwellers. And in the slum itself, we have got different type of activities like feeding the hungry and the sick, like helping them out, even the TB patients or the small kids, by giving food and other things along with the medicine. And we have established stitching centers with a stitching machine, with experts for training the candidates, cutting and stitching items, and which is being sold to the people, and the benefit comes to the poorest of the poor. And even the slum dwellers are helped out in various ways, including the medical care and support. And there is a cancer center where cancer patients are from different parts of the country. Most of them very poor and illiterate, are given facilities for them to come and stay there. The food and accommodation and transportation to Tata Hospital is provided with a clear package with Tata Hospital, so that most deserving candidates will be accommodated here, and their basic amenities will be provided, and their accommodation, food and transportation are provided. We have a new center which is going to be launched. Unfortunately, even though the buildings are ready for the past 1.5 years, because of a permission for which we are waiting, that is yet to be launched. That is for the street children who can be accommodated and rehabilitated with some courses, so that they will be equipped to have some financial support by themselves, and also given special core training so that the street children will be more disciplined and systematic, and they will be promoted to focus on some job-oriented courses so that they will be self-supporting in the years to come. And in Gregorian community in Roha, which is far from here, more than 100 kilometers from Vashi, we have got two properties. One is on the hill, about 55 acres of land, and the other one is on the valley, which is sandwiched between a state highway and a river. That property is about 23 acres, and that is being developed at the moment. We have got a school which has got more than 1,100 students, and also a school for the mentally challenged, and an old age home, other different activities like a retreat, seminar, symposia, debate, and various kinds of conferences of different flavors are also incorporated. People from parishes and also schools and colleges are also encouraged to come and stay for a couple of days or more. It can be big groups like in hundreds or in dozens, or a small family get-together, or various kinds of different flavors where they can have a contemplative time or participate in various programs like seminar or symposia, Bible study or retreat, yoga, counseling, and so on. So these kinds of activities are also encouraged. There is a team of people who are staying there as resource persons, and other resource persons are also invited there. We have got a fairly good playground which is being used by not only the students of the school but also others. The riverside is set in such a way that we have got an amphitheater which is faced towards the river. So all the facilities which are attractive to the younger generation is being set. We look forward to have more facilities. And as we are towards the Golden Jubilee of the Diocese of Bombay, we have got set of programs and projects of various kinds, mainly to cater the most needy people like the slum dwellers. So, for example, 3 kilometers away from the headquarters of the diocese, there is a big slum which has got more than 1 lakh families. So we have approached the authorities to get a plot so that hopefully we'll be able to start a school mainly for the slum dwellers, so that it will be easy for them to come and study there, and the basic amenities will be provided so that it will be more convenient. And apart from the class hours, we can have additional special courses for this slum dwellers for hygienic purposes, other various courses so that their upliftment can be focused, and various activities like stitching or entertaining, enhancing them with special classes and other things can also be envisaged, so that literacy can be spread not only to the kids but also to the elderly people, and how it can be defined and designed. So these are some of the activities. And since we are focusing on the Golden Jubilee, we are planning to have a set of programs and projects which will envisage not only the spiritual revival but also social transformation and economic improvement in the society. So we would love to encourage people to focus on their own skills of various kinds so that they'll be on their own feet in terms of economic support as well.
Thank you.